My name is Grace Winyura and welcome to Horse Pro, the channel dedicated to empowering the amateur horse enthusiast and supporting the budding professional. Welcome. It is Q&A Friday today. I had an interesting question come in to me, which is actually super exciting because it goes along with the training series that I'm trying to create for anyone who would like to use some exercises that I've used over the years to enhance or embellish their training. So the question came to me from a young professional, and they needed an exercise which is not on the arena walls. They're finding themselves a little bit bored, and the trainer is finding that the riders are not really utilizing their outside rein or leg in order to really keep the horses straight, and are just bored of riding indoors, and so they're letting the wall become their leg instead. She needed an exercise where the riders are encouraged to use their inside leg to their outside rein, understand the connection, and have an exercise where they are off the wall, and one in which it also helps the horse to shape around the rider's leg. Well, luckily, I have one. It is a favorite of mine that I've used for many years, and I am going to have a rider, Jamie Souccar-Young, ride it for you and demo it for you. Now, Jamie is 17, and she's riding her mom's 20-year-old warm blood gelding Frank. Jamie rides presently in the USA with Hart Farm doing the equitation and jumpers, and I have the pleasure to say was a very excellent client of mine from the small ponies into her junior hunter years. And so Jamie was kind enough to help me produce this exercise for this video by demoing it on her mother's horse. So with no further ado, I will move on to the exercise and show you what it is.
Rein half halt, right? Because you're balanced everywhere, right? Because your leg to hand is correct. Your wither is up. So now it's thigh. Now it's outside, outside. Yeah, your legs are riding them straight. Now straight, now right. Using your left rein to help him half halt with the left leg to create shape, the right leg to ride forward. Excellent.
The exercise that you've just seen Jamie ride in trot, this is how I would actually start a rider doing it, especially a novice or maybe just a medium rider. They could certainly do this exercise. What happens is they trot either a center line or, as you saw in the video, a third line, because that's the space we had. They would trot up the center of the arena, and then they would circle left and then right, two 10-meter circles with a straight stride in between, and trot out. Now, they could certainly circle right and then left. There's no ideal, and you can change it up as to which 10 meters. Prior to doing this exercise, of course, you just need to make sure that the rider understands what 10 meters is. When you do a straight line with 10 meters on either side, you're looking to see that both 10-meter circles join with one straight stride in the middle. And that should be accurate each and every time. This helps the rider to properly rebend or reshape the horse, the straight stride in the middle, but easily maintain inside leg to outside rein connection, which is what you want. And by doing 10 meters off the wall, of course, your outside leg is responsible for containing the horse. Then the straightness here requires that you can't be, quote, faking it and just pulling them around, because you need one straight stride and then to reshape the bend. So it helps riders to feel the connection. It also teaches them to feel the transfer of the bend or shape as the horse moves from one outside rein to the new outside rein. So if we're going this way and the horse's outside rein is right and their inside.
Yes, please. So that you can get your bearings. See how you have to be a little bit to the right of center there? Frank says, this is hard now. I don't want to do it this again. Remember to use your outside edge. See there, that's too much left rein.
That a rider, as they're coming up the center line, in doing the 10-meter circles, ends up bulging a little bit. Let's say if they're going from left to right, then sometimes you can put a pole right in the middle and ask them to find the center of that pole repeatedly, even if they walk or halt over the pole prior to changing the bend. This will actually encourage them to understand the left to right or the right to left and the importance of riding them straight at this moment and reorganizing them. Here is that if you find that the rider is allowing the horse to bulge past the outside leg and rein or to speed up, the halt or the walk in this area is excellent.
So now it's a little left, then a little right, okay? Half halt. Think about it and walk. Right turn, canter right. Too much right rein though a little bit when he stepped into it. Did you feel that? Good job. Super. And then at the top you can do a lead change and canter the long side, and then we'll come again. That was really beautifully done, okay?
This is exactly how Jamie rode this exercise without a pole. And when done in canter, this exercise challenges the rider to ride and feel the balance of every single stride. The 10 meters do not give very much room for bowing right or left because you do have the absolute center. X marks the spot that you're going from. So you cannot do one circle and be to the right or left of that center marker. You're trying to be dead straight. I have them walk, therefore, at X to make sure that they are really concentrating and focusing so that they know the moment where they need to be straight. X marks the spot. They see where they need to go. They need to see where the horse is propelling itself just prior and to feel how the half halt works just prior to rechanging the bend. They need to feel the transition in the horse's body and in the horse's mouth when they transfer from the horse, when you transfer the horse from one outside rein to the other outside rein and from one inside leg to the other inside leg. Actually, this is a lot harder to do with the correct walk transition in the middle than a lead change, especially since most people will allow the horse on the lead change to go front to back instead of maintain back to front, and they may get outside swing. This actually will create a much more accurate rider and a much more patient horse. That you enjoyed today's exercise. I hope that if you use it, and I encourage you to use it, I hope you find a lot of satisfaction training it or riding it yourself. Please remember, if you find anything of value in the videos that I'm bringing to you, I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button, the like icon, and of course, hit the notification bell so you're alerted to any new videos. Thank you. Have a great week.